Hello everyone, welcome to the reading. This reading will be for the energetic storyline of Karen Civil. Let's get into her energies. Also, please press the like button, subscribe, leave a comment, tell me what you think about this video. So let's get into it. So she's determined, she sees some challenges that's going to be headed towards her or she has to deal with. She feels like there's going to be victory, but she's unsure about it, but she's definitely determined to fight it. So let's see what could be going on with that. So it's kind of just like she's getting herself together spiritually, I don't know if she's involved in like any practices or anything like that, but this is showing that she's definitely trying to pull her energies together, both internally and like spiritually. So this is interesting. She's definitely working behind the scenes, working with individuals. I'm getting the energies that she's explaining herself to people. She wants to, I wouldn't say protect her image, but she's trying to maintain her image, because I do know that she's like dealing with accusations of her being shady, which we're going to look into, but let's get the energies out first. She's definitely pulling back. She doesn't want to deal with social media or just people in general, like as far as like large scale situations, where it would get a lot of attention. She's trying to basically meditate on herself and what she's trying to accomplish. But this is showing she's definitely paranoid about something. She's having kind of like, I wouldn't call it restless nights, but I'm getting she's definitely like, when she lays her head down, and when she doesn't have anything to do, like when she's not occupied with her day-to-day life, she's concerned. So let's see. What could she be concerned about? She's concerned about things coming to the surface. It is what it is, but it's kind of just like, it's layers to her situation. There's also more people that feel like she did shady shit too. So it's kind of just like, I kind of got dumb for a second, but it's kind of like, it's more people, like, I guess feels like they've been done wrong by her, and I guess it's kind of like true, because it's like she doesn't want that to come to the surface. So let's look with another deck and see what's going on with that. How deep is this situation? What doesn't she want coming to the surface? So this is interesting. I'm getting the image that, or the energy that, it's kind of just like, this is kind of like energies of like stuff that's gone on from like the past. You know what I mean? That's kind of been like frozen like years ago. You know what I mean? That she kind of like threw away the keys, to not like unlock or to not deal with. So I'm getting energies that she's afraid of sort of like things from the past coming out, from things from like years ago even, like where I guess she might have done the same thing as far as like taking people's money and stuff, because this is showing money. So this is kind of just like, she's kind of like a hawk or something. It's kind of just like she sees an opportunity and, she goes straight to the money. This is also showing me energies of being ruthless. It's kind of just like, when you look at her side, because this would be her side, it's not a lot of prosperity or abundance, but she likes to target people that sort of have some abundance. You know, they might not be like well off or anything like that. You know, they're kind of struggling too, but they have like a dream or something. And it's like, you know, she comes to their side and she takes what she needs to take. So that's interesting. Let's go deeper into this. Yeah, it's kind of just like, she's like a predator, is what I'm seeing. It's like, that's how she, I'm not gonna say that's how she survives, but it's kind of just like, that's how she found her success. You know what I mean? Like, she doesn't mix sort of like emotions with what she's doing. It's kind of just like, whatever she needs to do to thrive, she's gonna do. So if that means like backstabbing people or being shady, she's gonna do it, you know? I'm not going to say that she's blessed, because yeah, the sun's there, but the sun is indicating to me that that's how she basically gets her success, you know? Like, it's definitely enriching her in a physical sense, like as far as like material, I should have said. But it's kind of like showing me that like it's unbalanced, you know? It's showing me it's unbalanced. Like, I don't know what's going on in her personal life, but what I'm getting is that this isn't something that's kind of like a peaceful existence, you know? So I don't know, like, you know, this isn't obviously about her just taking money from people and stuff like that. This has to do with like her personal life. So it's kind of just like she's really like fucked up. And it's showing me that she has to, like, her abundance isn't smooth. It's kind of like she always has to do something. She always has to, like, devour the next person or do the next person bad in order to sustain herself. So that's what that is. You know, it's kind of just like, you know, she's like a bottom feeder in a way. You know what I mean? It's kind of just like she comes from the dark, she comes from the depths, you know, and then she emerges, you know, with whatever she was able to take or whatever she was able to devour, you know. But it's kind of just like things are coming to the surface. So, you know, people are going to start noticing things or hearing things about her. So let's see how she feels about that. She's very defensive, you know. She likes to portray herself kind of like she doesn't care, like she's not trying to defend herself, and like she doesn't have the passions for it. But it's a contradiction, you know what I mean? She's ready to fight. So yeah, that's interesting. You know, and this is to confirm what I was saying about her kind of being just like ruthless, you know, and kind of being like unsavory too. It's kind of just like eating dead flesh, you know, to survive. It's like, you know, it is what it is. Like, I'm not judging her, you know, like some people have to, like, if you want to know my personal, like, thoughts on it, it's kind of just like, you know, like, even in the animal kingdom, you have some people or some animals that, you know, eat things that are alive, you know, some that are, kind of like, I shouldn't even put my own 2 thoughts in it, but it's kind of just like you have some people that are like bottom feeders and shit, you know, some people that eat plants, or some animals that eat plants, you know, some that are parasites. So it's kind of just like the same in the human world as well. So it's kind of like divinely ordained in a way, you know, but that doesn't mean it doesn't come with karmas and energies. But yeah, this is showing that she's very shady, you know. But it's kind of just like, all of this is going to make things transform, you know. I don't know, like, if she's going to lose somebody in her life, or like what's going on, or lose something that matters to her. But this is showing me that a lot of conflict, or conflict that she's going to be going through, is going to be causing her to separate from something that she cares about, you know. And she's going to have remorse, you know. She's also going to try to make things right as well. You see, like, this guy's carrying like a branch that has like plants and leaves and shit, you know. It's showing me though that it's not something that she wants to do. So I don't know, like, if she's going to have to pay up or pay out or something, but it's kind of just like she doesn't want to do it. Like, if you look at the elephant, it's kind of just like, I gotta do this shit, you know. But in the long term, it's going to be what helps her, you know. So this is interesting. This is showing, like, after everything is said and done, I don't know, like with this court case or whatever the case might be. I don't even know if it's even going to court or if it is in court. You know, I just heard rumors and stuff. But it's like, people aren't going to want to be fucking with her anymore, you know? They're just kind of just like, we see how you get down, and we're basically done with you. So that's interesting. I could definitely go in deeper with this, but I'm going to leave it here for now, you know? This is just to explore the energies a little bit with her. But yeah, that's interesting, you know? They're definitely not trying to fuck with her. It's kind of just like they have her all figured out, you know? It's kind of just like, you know, it's just like these are the people leaving and this is her. Like, yeah, so it's kind of just like things are going to catch up to her. So, yeah, that's interesting. I just want to make the point, too, to say that these are real energies, you know what I mean? This isn't like just gossip energies. So it's kind of just like, sometimes I don't even know if you're going to be able to see these things in real life, you know what I mean? As far as like visibly. You know, it might just be something that's really affecting her, but, you know, only she knows and only the people around her knows, you know, because it's just like it's Hollywood, you know? So everything isn't like visible for everyone to see. But this is showing us a possibility, though, it might materialize, you know? So as far as like to where people might see it. But yeah, I just want to leave it there. Thanks again. Please press the like button. Subscribe. I'm going to be coming up with more content and all that, you know. Also, yeah, pretty much that's it. Also, yeah, if you would like to have a reading with me, that information will be in the description box. And if you have a celebrity you would like me to have a reading on, how to go about that will be in the comment section. Thanks.